Oh man, guys, I got my blue cap on. Let me clear the air. Let me clear the air, you know what I'm saying, guys. I got my blue cap on because, man, we got to stop the cap, you know what I'm saying, guys. Man, I've been talking to a myriad of ladies, whether it be on health insurance phone calls, you know what I'm saying, Instagram, TikTok, you know what I mean, and in real life, you know what I'm saying. And one thing I've noticed about ladies don't do the millionaire math. They don't do the millionaire math, bro. They are very slim when it comes to knowing the knowledge of how much things cost, bro. If you ladies didn't know this, if you fellas didn't know this, women mark up about 80% of the consumer market. If you did not know this information, as of Black Friday, the consumer-based revenue was $11.8 billion spent on Black Friday. So if 80% of the consumer market is women, that's like damn near $8-9 billion women spent on this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was having a conversation yesterday with somebody, and they were saying, we were talking about, somehow we got into the conversation of income and shit, you feel me? And I said, well, let me ask you, what do you think a good annual income you need is to feel comfortable? You know what I'm saying? And they stated, about $75,000, $80,000. I said, okay, that sounds fair. I will share with you that, according to this article, you need to make $106,750 to feel comfortable as a man in Florida. So I'll say it's fair to say to feel comfortable, average American, to feel comfortable, you making about $100,000 gross. That's good enough for you to feel comfortable. They were not in agreement with this, which is perfectly fine, because I know ladies do not do the math, which is perfectly fine. So then they shared, okay, I also have a dependent. I also have children. Oh, you have children as well? Oh, yeah, you better make X, Y, and Z. And they stated that their financial advisor said they're more than comfortable. You'll be okay making $75,000, $80,000 a year. I'm not saying you cannot survive and get to the next day. What I am saying is to feel comfortable if an accident were to happen, if you were not able to work, if there's something tragic were to happen in your home, hurricanes, earthquakes, something going on in the world, most people cannot handle $1,000 inquiry in their life. So if you're paying somebody this financial service and they're telling you, you're fine, you don't need to make new money. You don't need to go against and, defend yourself against the unemployment rate. You don't need to defend yourself against inflation. You don't need to defend yourself against the robots, people losing their jobs because robots can do what we do much faster and much more potent than humans. You don't need to do that. You'd be more than happy making $75,000 a year. Come on, girl. You're fine. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem in North America, yo. Sorry, ladies. A lot of men lie to you because they don't want to tell you the truth of what's really going on. This is the truth. This is the truth. And my fellas out there, if you didn't know that, it is in your best interest. It's in my best interest to make sure you're making over $100,000 a year and you're seeing more than plenty of podcasts, whatever, Fresh and Fit, you feel me, the roommates, more than enough podcasts that women's standard right now, the standard for dating, is $100,000 a year. The standard for dating is 6 foot. The standard for dating is make sure you got one of these up in here so you can get in the sweet watery guts, guys. That's why in this content I always say focus on your purpose, focus on your grind. Because most ladies you're going to talk to, fellas, you're going to encounter the exact same conversations if you understand these conversations. You feel me? Had a lady for health insurance today. I was like, okay, ma'am, what do you think your estimated income will be jointly with yourself and your spouse? She said, I don't know, under 100,000. Man, that's a big gap from 0 to 100,000. Can we narrow that down a little bit? I don't know how much he makes. So can you make a guess how much you think he makes a week? I don't know. And on a good week, maybe 600. I was like, okay, man, that's about $28,000 a year. I guess. They don't do the math. So to sit there and thinking, I don't know, under $100,000 a year, to think that woman thought that's an acceptable answer that made sense. So guys, pay attention to that this year, bro. Pay attention to 2026. If the girls are vetting out there, ask these questions, how they think about income, how they think about money. A lot of girls talk about getting the bag, but they're not doing the math about the bag. Don't know what their expenses are. They're just thinking money is out here, right? Because ladies, I heard a woman say this in real life. I'm getting out of here, guys. I'm full fired up today. My testosterone's through the roof. It's about to explode, baby. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I heard somebody say this today. All a man has to do, all he got to do is provide and protect. Oh, that's easy. That's easy to be strong. It's easy to stop a burglar. It's easy to disarm somebody. If they got, easy to disarm somebody. That's easy. That's easy to make over $100,000 a year when only 13% of Americans do so. It's easy. We got to stop this, guys. Start doing the millionaire math, bro. Once again, we're clearing up the shit in 2026, bro. And we are stopping the cap, guys. Focus on your purpose. Focus on the grind. There we go, man. We about to watch the Eagles, man. We out of here, man.